around the world you can hear them. Hey, 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 talking about news and kind of funny stuff. Hey, 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 Mag-Room, Mag-Room, the Mag-Room, the Mag-Room.
You ever go clothes shopping with your kids?
Yeah, oh man, I hate back to school season.
Woo!
Head over to G Fox. Did you ever shop at G Fox in the 80s?
No, only Red Fox.
I liked Red Fox. Well, you know me, I love 70s TV shows anyway. There was a store called G Fox.
Where was that?
Meriden Square Mall. It was like a Macy's type of store. I think it might have been based in Hartford. I don't know why I know that. I think I Googled it once in my life because I remembered like nobody else has ever heard of G Fox, and I used to do my back to school shopping at a store called G Fox.
G Fox & Co. was an American department store chain founded in 1847.
I loved
My
G Fox in the
brothers,
middle 1800s.
Jerson Fox and Isaac Fox. Why didn't Isaac get his initial?
Because Jerson ate him in the womb. He was only he was never actually born.
Flagship store and headquarters were located in Hartford, Connecticut, and operated throughout New England. It was the largest privately held department store until its acquisition by
Macy's?
the May Department Stores Company in 1965. May dissolved G Fox and converted stores to Filene's in 1993.
That's right. It became a Filene's. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I never went to somewhere as fancy as G Fox. We'd always go to Caldors, and then I'd get made fun of.
How about what was it?
For my Caldors pants.
There was a store in Wallingford. I think it was called Bob's, and I loved that. I thought that was my favorite place to go back to school shopping.
They had a lot of sneakers. Yeah, there was one in Danbury. They had a lot of sneakers, and they had sports jerseys. It was founded in Connecticut.
Is that one?
Closed in 2024.
What? We just missed the closing?
So really nothing from New England lasted. Bradley's, Caldors, Bob's Stores, G Fox.
Caldors was always such a piece of shit, but for some reason it holds like a place near and dear to my heart. I used to I feel like I ended up in Caldors.
Was better than Bradley's. What do you think was better?
I thought Bradley's was better than Caldors.
Really?
I think so. Caldors was garbage. It was like
that's where my mom used to buy our clothes.
I'm talking. I don't know that I ever owned clothes.
The
from
jeans
there.
I think were made of plastic. I think.
I'm talking, but like the stores
I couldn't
themselves, they were not
my
like
knees.
very. Just walking around them, there was like despair. It wasn't like a
sure.
Like Walmart's are like
the
that
colors
now.
were like. Caldor's colors were like brown and
and yellow and orange and like
it was
like
all
70s
dark.
earth tones.
Yeah,
which I think
very
makes
70s.
for cool parties and stuff. Who doesn't love like a 70s themed party? But
it would be really cool to have a Caldor shirt right now. It started in Norwalk, Connecticut.
Where'd the name come from? Does it say was it a man named Cal?
Well, it was Carl and Dorothy Bennett founded the company in 1951.
And Cardor sounds like you're selling auto parts.
It offered a mix of cut rate prices on quality brand name merchandise combined with a liberal return policy.
That sounds like a recipe for disaster.
It does.
You don't want to be known for your liberal return policy.
It was earning over $1 billion.
Sure, it was a big
1990. And then in 1999, it closed all its stores.
Yeah, that's what a liberal return policy gets you in 9 years.
In 1998, the company suffered a public relations embarrassment when the 1998 Toy Book, that was their catalog, featured a prominent photograph of two grinning boys playing the board game Scrabble with the word rape spelled out in the center of the board. 11 million copies of the flyer were distributed to the public. We went to Kohl's.
Okay, right.
And it was like everything. I swear, the stuff they sell, they must actually be worth like $1 each. Because it's like, yeah, you can buy this thing, regularly priced $50. It's on sale for $25, and we'll give you 20% off. And we'll also give you money to spend next week.
Yeah, and a food voucher.
Well.
You get that food voucher, too.
Because we bought, I don't know, they said on my receipt it would have been like $500 worth of clothes, but it was $300. And the lady gave us a $70 voucher to spend next week on more stuff.
Yeah, you're going to go back? You going back next week?
Well, I'm hoping we can use it online because we're not close to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brennan got a bunch of clothes.
Yeah.
It's fun. He started off. He was on a bit of a heater. He was doing well. He got all his clothes.
Does he care about what he wears? Is he picky, or does he just buy whatever?
He cares in the way that he likes it to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And not too flashy, which is kind of what my motto always was.
Comfortable, not flashy?
Yeah.
Interesting. You never told me you had a motto before.
Yeah. Discount, liberal return policy, and low quality items, and comfortable and not flashy.
That's Jared, not comfortable but flashy sit. Oh wait, no. Comfortable, not flashy Sisk.
Yeah.
How do you get that nickname? Because he likes to dress comfortably but not flashy.
That's J Sisks, which I'm opening up soon as a department store.
Very strict return policy.
You can't return anything.
Yeah. You really think I'm going to take that back? I already sold it to you, stupid.
Yeah, so that was fine. And then we got dinner. It's hard to find places. Everybody wants different stuff. But we ate at Raising Cane's. You've ever eaten there?
I have.
It was okay. People had built it up too much.
Yeah, it's not that great.
They were like
chicken tenders, right?
Great chicken, best chicken ever. And it was fine.
Yeah.
I mean, the chicken was good quality, felt like, but they don't have, I mean, I appreciate their simple, like, we're just making chicken tenders.
Yeah.
And if you want a sandwich,
you do appreciate that.
We're just putting chicken tenders on the sandwich.
Right.
That's it. My son wanted, like, can I get a sandwich with cheese? They're like, we don't have any cheese. There's, like, no cheese in the store.
Really?
Yeah. Just lettuce, chicken, and their sauce. That's all you could get.
Really?
And my kids wanted no lettuce, and the lady was like, really? You don't want any lettuce? She's like, no. It's kind of like they were giving it, like, passing it up like it was really quality lettuce.
Lettuce is actually better than the chicken here. It's cleaner. Just by virtue of it being a vegetable.
Just a lettuce sandwich? They had good sweet tea, though. I'll give them that.
Lettuce sandwich and sweet tea.
But
delicious.
I would rather, me and Brennan both said we'd rather go to Chick-fil-A.
Can I have a little more lettuce on my lettuce? Thank you very much. And sauce? I get the sauce too. Do they have several?
Cheese?
Do they have several? Can I get just one slice of cheddar cheese, please?
No.
And the guy just drops the thing and looks at you like, "What the did you just say to me?"
This is not flashy.
So well.
This is not a flashy sandwich place. All right,
I put
you
an
want
extra
a piece of cheese?
I said yes to the extra piece, the extra lettuce. Yes, we can
Go
do
to
that.
Go to Bradley's for lunch
Just
if you want some
of
flashy.
Tomato. I just want a slice of tomato, slice of cheese.
At J Sisk's lunch counter, they have chicken and bread. That's it.
And you have to cook it yourself. The fryer's over there. Yeah.
Yep.
It's a good business model.
Yep. It is. So yeah, it was. And then we played mini golf at probably one of the best mini golf places I've ever played at.
Okay.
It was called Matterhorn. It was in
Switzerland.
Yeah, it was. It had a Switzerland theme. Switzerland themed.
Oh,
all
really?
The way through. Trivia about Switzerland. Stuff that was cool. Maybe you want to go to Switzerland or live in Switzerland. I have friends who
Honey, I
have
just bought some
moved
property
here.
in Switzerland.
Yeah, we have a friend whose family emigrated from Switzerland.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would anyone come here from Switzerland? It sounds like the most wonderful place ever.
But you are basing this on a mini golf. You're basing a lot of your...
It's true. You think of USA mini golf? If I went to that, I'd be like, this place seems pretty great.
Well, no, I just think
USA.
you're yeah. Well, do they have a USA mini golf in Switzerland? Do you think?
They should. And everybody's like, I gotta move. That's why they moved. They're like, fuck. I just moved
Keep
because of the
bouncing back and forth because
I
whatever.
moved because of the mini golf place, and
I have to stop basing my life decisions upon mini golf courses I stumbled upon.
they said all the cool things about it, but I ended up in Baltimore.
Yeah, where crime is rampant, poverty levels are terrible. The government is like famously corrupt here. They didn't say there were no hole number 16 didn't have a corrupt governor preventing the ball from going in the hole.
Yeah. I needed that. Maybe I need an expose on Switzerland. Like, what's the back? Because again, I was ready. I was like, Michelle, that's where we're going.
Go to Switzerland, babe. And she's like,
Seems like
because
the
of the mini
coolest
golf
place.
course? Are you still talking about that? Just
Are
go
you
to
sure
bed. Just
are you
go
sure
to bed.
This is a good financial move for us, honey. She told me there was only one hole that was actually like a skill hole.
Wow. That's the one you got the hole in one in?
No. There was one where it was a straight lie, but it was like bumpy. And she said that one, if you're like good, you can do well on. But the other ones, there was everything else had like a place you had to get through or a hole or different layers.
Yeah, I've played mini golf before. I know what the game's like.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever played. There's a lot of different, but that not all. Not all of them
I live
have
in
it
America
like that.
because of mini golf, Jared. I was born in Estonia, but we lived across the street from an
USA
American.
mini golf.
We lived down the street from an American-themed mini golf place. And my
Maybe that
dad
should be,
fell in love with the culture of the golf, the mini golf course, of course. But he said it'll be a better life for us in America, Mark. Just like on hole number 9, where the flag flies high and the people rejoice underneath it. In America, we'll find our fortune in America, Mark, in the shipping business.
Maybe that Donald Trump should do that as part of like I build up USA. We build like a chain of USA mini golf.
Make mini
courses.
golf great again.
And they have all these cool USA factoids about great things that the U.S. has done. And
Yeah, we make a mini golf, a U.S., and then we make one that's like real life of what it's like to live in America. We show like the massacre of Indians and the plight of black people throughout the history of the country. And see if we could keep and then we'll just accuse people of being systematically racist if they don't come to our mini golf course.
yeah, they didn't have that part in the Switzerland, where Switzerland was neutral during World War II and allowed all the German Nazis to keep their money in the banks. And
We didn't really want to focus on that part. It's just simply a mini golf course. It's not anything.
did you know Velcro was invented in Switzerland?
Whoa, wait. Let's get back to you guys harboring Nazi fortunes.
Do you know you need insurance to ride a bike in Switzerland? She said she did send it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Fun fact. Swiss authorities must approve all baby names.
Oh.
No villains, no brand names, no place names.
Is RoboCop? RoboCop's not a villain. He's not
Nope.
a place name.
Think it's a brand name?
Could be considered a brand name. Probably is, especially since there's more than one, right?
Yep. So no RoboCop in Switzerland. Maybe
Never.
now I'm not moving.
Yeah. They didn't tell that part on hole number 10.
No. But it was super cool. If you came and if you like mini golf, we should go. But if you don't, we don't have to.
What if I love mini golf, but I hate Switzerland because of their non-stance they took during World War II? I think it's despicable to not. You'll keep their money in the banks. That's just as bad as being. Well, you said you didn't have any Sisk stories, but I wrote you 4 Sisk stories this week.
Oh, jeez.
So
That was that email? I didn't read it.
I know.
Said
I don't
do
want you
not
to. I
read.
just want you to read it through.
So
But
I
you have to
open
read
it
them
up
out
right
loud.
now?
You have to read them out loud. Yeah.
Without looking at it.
Yeah. And there's nothing horrible in there. I promise.
Yeah, it's not like a gotcha.
Yeah. You'll see.
If I
You're gonna say the N-word 6 different times if you read.
From ScienceDaily.com, bizarre ancient creatures unearthed in the Grand Canyon. A groundbreaking fossil discovery in the Grand Canyon has unveiled exquisitely preserved soft body animals from the Cambrian period, offering an unprecedented glimpse into early life more than 500 million years ago.
That's so interesting.
Researchers uncovered mollusks, crustaceans, and exotic worms with remarkable feeding adaptations preserved in a nutrient-rich Goldilocks zone that fueled evolutionary experimentation. The most unusual creature identified by the researchers is a new species of priapulids known as penis worms, which were widespread during the Cambrian but are nearly extinct today.
No more penis worms?
Nope. Grand Canyon priapulid has hundreds of complex branching teeth which helped it sweep food particles into its extensible mouth.
Does your penis have an extensible mouth?
That's what she said. The science community's reaction differs markedly from the reaction I got when I told everyone that I found penis worms in the Grand Canyon. I was trespassed from the Phantom Ranch South Rim mule tours for 1 year and was arrested for indecent exposure.
So I thought you should say it like, the science community's reaction differs markedly from the reaction I got when I told everybody that I'd found penis worms. Those penis worms, like they named them penis worms, but it says they have like hair all over them and it's meant to like sweep the food into its penis mouth.
Yeah.
Do other people's penises look way different than mine? Does yours have hair that could sweep food into it?
I have a huge penis mouth.
And it's got fur all over it that like catches food?
That's probably why girls like you, because you don't have that
Because
stuff.
I'm just a pretty normal looking wiener?
Well, it's not normal, but...
Oh, I'm abnormal. Right. Yeah. So penis worms. Penis worms in the Grand Canyon. I was trying to think, like, should I make I actually looked up the name of... When I was in high school, I went to prom with this girl named Liz Wadman, and she showed me a VHS tape of her family's trip to the Grand Canyon, and they took a donkey tour down into the Grand Canyon. So in my mind, I was writing this joke about donkey tours, so I looked up like a name that's a real donkey tour company, Jared. I was like,
wow.
Yeah, I looked it up and everything. So
you should have made a story where you and your girlfriend went down there and you told her you discovered penis worms.
Yeah, I could. Well, then I'd have to give I don't know how to write a joke. Wouldn't you have to know? You'd have to know like that I went to prom with Liz Watt. We weren't like boyfriend and girlfriend. I just asked her to prom, and then we kind of...
Well, you could say somebody had to discover the penis worms. You could say...
That I wanted it to be Liz Wadman?
No. Liz Wadman, high school student, and her date, somebody, Jim
Mark
Smith.
No, she said yes to me. She went to prom with me. What, Jim Smith? Why'd she end up looking at Jim Canyon?
We're on vacation after she went to the prom with Mark, but slept with Jim during the post-prom party.
What?
And then invited Jim on vacation with her family.
I went to the fucking lake with her the next day. What'd she do? Sneak out in the middle of the night?
Yep. We're down in the Grand Canyon when they discovered penis worms for the first time.
That is a much cleaner joke than what I wrote.
Okay, from the Harvard Gazette.
Yeah.
New Oxygen Visitor Program will bring prominent mathematicians to Harvard. The Visiting Scholar Program was named in honor of Emeritus Professor Benedict Dick Gross. The Department of Mathematics launched the Benedict H. Gross Distinguished Visitors Program earlier this year thanks to a new gift from William Hurst. Each year, the department will invite a prominent mathematician from another institution to teach, give lectures, and engage with students and faculty. The visitors reside at Harvard for a minimum of 1 month and up to a full semester. This gift will make a tremendous difference to the range of math we're able to bring to Harvard, said Michael Hopkins, George Putnam Professor of Pure and Applied Math, who helped to establish this program during his time as department chair. Wow, he's got to get in a humble brag at the end there. In 25 years, I think we'll be able to look back and the legacy of the Visitors Program, the name of famous people who spent time at Harvard, will be its own treasure.
That sounds
great. The gift will not, however, change the fact that its namesake will forever be known as the silliest name in a Cambridge phone book, Gross Dick.
Benedict Dick Gross. So if
Yeah,
your
it
last
does-
name was Gross, would you call yourself? Wouldn't you not? You were saying you would lean into the nerdiness of your life.
Yep.
Would you lean into the fact that you kind of had the word Dick in your first name? Wouldn't you lean out of that, no matter who you were?
New Milford had a guy, Harry Balls. That's what it said. That's what it said in the phone book.
Harry
Why
Balls.
wouldn't he go by Harold?
Harold, or whatever his middle name is.
Yeah.
HP Balls.
Yeah. H Balls. That's it.
H Balls is kind of cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like a rapper name.
There's not really any Dicks anymore for names. No one.
I had an
names
Uncle
anyone
Dick. He was a Richard.
No, but not anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like, there's not one friend that my children have, or really almost anyone our age. Like, I don't know anyone our age that goes by Dick.
No, I don't have any dick. I have a lot of friends that are dicks, but only in the colloquial sense. You know what I mean?
But do you think at like 19, I don't know, say 20 years before us, we were born 1950s,
When they called penises marks.
they didn't call them dicks? That's why they called.
I don't know when
them
that
dicks?
started. I've thought of this before. I don't know if I've ever gotten a definitive answer.
Yeah, it says the 1880s.
Well, my Uncle Dick was born in 1863, so he just missed it.
Penis itself is derived from the Latin word meaning tail.
I didn't know that.
Oh, other historical. Here we go. One theory suggests this, like, why was it Dick? Dick was a common nickname for Richard before this time, and could also be more generally referred to a fellow, lad, or man. It says one theory suggests because Dick was a common and generic male name, it became associated with the prominent male body part.
Okay, makes sense.
So maybe it wasn't negative, like you're a dick.
Right.
It's like, yeah, I'm Dick. I got a huge dick. Spirit Airlines Vice President of Network Planning John Kirby will retire at the end of August, closing out a more than 40-year career in aviation that included leadership roles at several major U.S. carriers. Kirby joined the airline in December 2018, replacing longtime Spirit veteran Mike Kobsack. During his tenure, Kirby oversaw a period of rapid network expansion and helped to solidify the ULCC's dominant position in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Yeah, Broward County, baby.
He previously held senior planning roles at Alaska Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and AirTran Airways. It should be noted that Kirby's departure, unlike most Spirit departures, will likely not be delayed by trashy, drunken women being escorted from his office.
I liked how you hit the not.
Well, you
I
capitalized
did
it
capitalize
this
it, but you didn't. So that's what So when I write I'm just trying to get better at this thing, you know. So if I capitalize it, you know to hit it. Perfect.
Nice. Does Spirit Airlines have a lot of drunk, trashy women escorted from
dude.
the plane?
But well, all right, so I've you know the rabbit holes I go down on YouTube.
Sure.
Primitive
Yep.
cooking techniques, and one of them being people getting thrown out of airports. And yeah, there's just a lot of people get drunk on airplanes. Or maybe not a lot. I don't know what percent I see of the but I just think it's crazy when people freak out in public, and I love to watch it.
You know where that doesn't happen? Switzerland.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to this golf course recently that's I'm thinking about moving to Yugoslavia based on this mini golf course that I went on a first date with this girl.
If you moved to like a mid-tier country, you'd probably be like rich.
Yeah. That's not necessarily out of my that's part of what I think I could maybe do with my life someday.
Yeah, like move to like Portugal.
Cash out everything I got and go to some country that
Portugal.
nobody cares about.
Yeah. I mean, you want it to be somewhat modern. I think you got it. You have certain things you expect out of life.
Hot shower. I can't like.
Yeah.
I was thinking the other day, like I could never live when I had to like go find water, and because All right, so like if you live anywhere in the Nile River, those people are like half of them like lose their hands and shit because crocodiles bite them off when they're bathing in a river, right?
Yep.
So you can't and in the winter, what do? You boil the water over your stove, and then you bathe in that. But you got to share that. There's so little water. I would imagine you got to share it with your sister, your father, baby, dog, right?
Yep.
So that's disgusting.
Sure.
So I can't.
So you're not moving there.
Wherever I just described, I'm not moving there. No.
So maybe we should have people write in. Where should Mark move?
How about like Guyana?
Okay. Is that nice?
I don't think so.
Wow.
Because I think my dollar bills could get. I think I have enough money to.
You want to be like an overlord?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go to some country and be a schnook. No, I'm gonna be a fucking hero.
I'm saying you move, but if you move someone in the middle, you could buy some real estate, rent, be a landlord, and just live off the fat of the rent.
Will you come visit me when I live in Yugoslavia? Is Yugoslavia not a country anymore? Probably not,
no.
Right?
Czech. That was Czechoslovakia. What happened to Yugoslavia? That doesn't
Slovakia?
exist either.
Is it now Slovakia?
Yeah, but what happened to the Yugo part?
They sold all the car company, got bought out by Volkswagen.
I know there was a lot of. It ceased to exist in 1992. Wow, we're way behind.
Which guy? Which horrible person did that involve? Being overthrown? Wasn't that one of those
No, that was later.
What, Slobodan Milosevic or something?
Yeah, he killed everybody. That was after Yugoslavia.
Okay.
So there was Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, and Herzegovina. That was one place.
That's one place. Yeah, I like that. Like Turks and Caicos.
Serbia, Montenegro.
Wait, what was that one? The Bosnia Herzegovina. No, wait. What was the one that you just said? There was two names.
Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Okay. So what if you were like, I'm going to Bosnia and Herzegovina and Turks and Caicos? You're like, you're going to 4 different places in a week?
That's a crazy vacation.
That's wild.
When are we releasing our shark podcast?
Well, we don't have a fucking ending. I don't know.
I think we just build it, we do it, we start releasing the episodes, and then we just see what happens. At least the people that were on it will listen to it.
Yeah. I know. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just trying to come up with a good idea, but I don't know anybody or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'll start working on it and sending it to you. I will. I promise.
After you scared Kurtwood Smith away.
Yeah. Oh, well.
All
right.
right.
That could be a story in itself.
That's true. That'd be great in the finish.
Well, we kind of talked about it last week on this, remember? Well, we obviously, because you know that. But I called him a fucking asshole last week or something, right? Didn't I?
Yeah. Yes.
Starting wars with 80-year-old celebrities. I think that's cool.
That could be our thing.
A good lane for us to be in.
Sure. And then we could be sad if you ever start a war with one who then dies.
And I have to apologize publicly?
Yes.
I didn't really hate Kurtwood Smith. I can understand. To be honest with you, I can totally understand why he didn't want to come on the podcast. It was probably one of the most embarrassing things you could ever ask somebody to talk about. I mean, he was nice enough just to reply to me. He could have not even done that. And then here I go. I call him a fucking dickhead, and I wish death to his family and everything. And then
he died.
And then he passed away, and I didn't have a chance
Spirit Airlines air
crash.
crash.
Yeah, that was terrible. But I never got a chance to apologize to Kurtwood Smith.
Never will. That will be your biggest regret until you move to Montenegro.
And then I meet Ed
or
Asner.
Macedonia,
and
yeah.
I start emailing with Ed Asner.
We're Mel Brooks is 99.
I know. Who's a good Kurtwood Smith? We could do Miguel Ferrer. That's the other guy from RoboCop.
Did I do produced by yet?
No.
Produced by Dick Gross. Fact checked by Bill. Bill still rolling with his 2 ladies or what?
Yeah, I didn't tell you he got banned from the bar that we shoot pool at for 30 days. I don't know if I told you that or not.
Wow.
Yeah. He's smart.
Because of the ladies?
No, because he's so smart. He just got into a fight. He got into a stupid fight.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Not really.
So you probably won't see him for 30 days.
Well, this happened probably 15 days ago or something. So,
so you haven't seen him for 2 weeks?
I think I haven't, and I think he comes back the 3rd of September. Or that's
is there like a sign with his picture on the wall?
Yeah, I got someone
date?
sent me a picture of there's a black like a chalkboard with 4 different people's names on it, I think.
What's the number of days you can get banned for? Is it always 30, or could you get more?
Well, I've heard of 30. I've heard of a year. I've heard of lifetime. Ooh. There's a guy who's not. I think Eugene's not allowed back in there ever. I don't know if anything real horrible set it off. He's just a guy. He just starts with everybody.
That's pretty bold for lifetime, though.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I think he could probably have a lawsuit against the bar. Are you allowed to just ban someone from your business for no reason? Really?
I mean, that's private business. They can kick you off for any
discrimination.
reason they want.
What about discrimination?
Well, I guess if you could convincingly convince a jury that he was discriminated against, but I think once they got to know Eugene, the jury would turn on him immediately.
What was the 60 days?
Let's see. Bill's 30. Who have I? I don't know if I don't think I did. I say 60? I don't know if I have.
I thought you did. 6 months.
I feel like I might have heard somebody getting a 90-day ban there. I don't know. I think it's usually 30 days or a year. I know a few.
Oh, who got a year?
Well, I guess I don't really remember. That's a girl actually that got banned. She might have a lifetime ban too. I think I know a girl that has a lifetime ban there.
Is her and Eugene gonna get married? That'd be how they meet.
There's a video on YouTube of her getting arrested.
Oh wow!
I might have sent it to you. It's pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
It's on YouTube because she goes f***ing crazy. The reason they put it on YouTube is because she goes wild.
Where do these people go when they get banned?
Where else has pool tables, Jared? You can go to. You could join one of those fraternal lodges. You could go to an Elks Club or a Moose Lodge.
I feel like you'd get banned from there real fast. Though,
probably, yeah. If you get banned from the place I hang out, you've got issues. They have a very liberal return policy, as we used to say.
yes. Them and Cal, they learned from Caldor.
Yeah, we'll let anybody in this place.
All right. Theme song by Maggie Ellox. Social media by Cousin Paul. He keeps pumping them out.
Yeah, I like that Dave Steib one.
Yeah, and then some other lady posted a Dave Steib one that was nowhere near as good as his.
Oh, really?
And hers had 1,800 likes.
I was responsible for 1,700 of those. I'm really in this Dave Steib state of mind lately.
But did you watch the one he sent?
Of us?
No, of the woman. About
no,
Dave
I didn't.
It's just some woman describing why
Dave Steib
should have won 3 Cy Youngs.
Cy Youngs, yeah. Oh,
but it's not even very good. I'm like, how does this have 1,800 likes?
Do you want me to prepare a Dave Steib piece for next week? Yeah, or we'll get way more. I'll write something that's worth 1,900 views, easy.
I think you need hers was 2 or 3 minutes too. You need a prepared piece.
Can I do jokes? Can I do Dave Steib jokes?
That convinces me of something that you say for 3 minutes in a row.
Were my Norm Macdonald style jokes tonight strong enough that you think I could prepare a decent 3-minute segment about Dave Steib?
It's a good start.
So let's see.
I think you got a little bit more work to do.
What angle do I take on a Dave Steib joke documentary?
I think maybe the Steib well is a little bit dry for us. I think you need something.
I don't ever want to stop talking about Dave Steib. Do you know he owns a construction company in Reno, Nevada now?
I just don't know if it...
His biggest rival in the 80s was Jack Morris, Jared.
They were very similar. Why do you do why Dave Steib is better than Jack Morris?
Because it's too easy. Because if anybody thinks the opposite, they should kill themselves.
3 minutes on that.
3 minutes on why Dave Steib is better than Jack Morris?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you really want me to do this?
Yeah.
This might be a little too esoteric. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah. I think, and then you bring out some stats, and Paul can put.
Why do you want me to do it? You just taught a class about baseball statistics. Why don't you do it?
You have the passion.
I do have the passion. I did get a tattoo of him on my chest.
I know. I don't have a Dave Steib. I mean, I owned a Dave Steib glove when I was a kid. If I had the Dave Steib glove still, I think you'd probably pay me $1,000 for it. But I did like Jack Morris a lot. I'm not.
Did you know that Dave Steib went to Southern Illinois University? He played part. He was on the Salukis baseball team, in the mid '70s. He was an outfielder. He wasn't a pitcher back then. He was an outfielder.
The woman said that in her video.
Yeah, he was an outfielder, and he led his team. He set the
It was
team's record
amazing
for
he
home
even
runs.
made it as a pitcher
The
because
fact that
he
he was a
drafted
pitcher
as
was
an
only
outfielder.
because they ran out of pitchers a few games during the season, and really all they did was take all the guys that played in the outfield and just had whoever threw the hardest step on the mound. Well, it just so turned out that Dave could throw a really good slider. They had one of the pitching coaches in teach him throwing, and he just took to it naturally right away. And then it just happened to be, one of those things of serendipity. Baseball scout, Toronto Blue Jays were a new team at the time, it's 1978 or something like that.
Sure.
And one of their scouts was in attendance at one of the Salukis baseball games. And he happened to see him pitch, and he talked some other teams out of drafting him, and he picked him up and made him part, like an integral part of a rotation for the early Blue Jays. And they weren't very good in the beginning, but they came around and became a really like a pitching ball club, Thanks in part to Dave Steib.
Why was Jack Morris then better than him, though? What happened?
Jack Morris was more of like a media darling, and he was on a better team. He was on the Detroit Tigers. So in the 80s, he had a lot of run support. So he had more wins. But wins isn't always an accurate representation of a pitcher's value to a team because you need things like run support, and a pitcher doesn't necessarily have any control over something like run support. So a more accurate. So when you're comparing pitchers, a lot of people would say, a lot of statisticians would say that WAR, or wins above replacement, is a better measure of a pitcher's value than just wins or win percentage.
I don't personally love WAR myself,
but it's not a bad. It's better than wins and losses. That's all I'm saying, Jared. I'm not saying I'm trying to start a new statistic. Lord knows I can barely use a calculator. You know what I mean? But what I would like to do is say this: that Jack Morris was a piece of shit. And Dave Steib is my hero, man.
That seemed a bit like a bold, turn you took there at the end. That kind of
you start talking about Jack Morris, and I know that you know how much I hate Jack Morris, Jared. Just like I hate Kurtwood Smith.
Like I told you, I really like Jack Morris.
Yeah, I know you do, and that's why I've never gotten as close to you as we probably could be if we were really best friends.
You know who else told me he likes Jack Morris? Kurtwood Smith.
No, he doesn't. Does he?
He was his favorite player.
You could tell guy's intentions and his personality and all that just by who his favorite 80s baseball pitcher was.
Do you know any of your other friends' favorite 80s baseball pitcher?
I know all of my friends' favorite baseball 80s pitcher.
Do you know my favorite 80s baseball pitcher?
Ron Darling.
Oh, that's a good guess. That's not true, though.
Sid Fernandez. Jesse Orozco.
It probably, when I was a kid, it probably was Dwight Gooden.
Why didn't I go with...
I think I would say Sid Fernandez would be a
So I got in the second try?
Choice, yeah. Well, you knew Mets.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
give me another friend. Give me another friend of ours, and I'll name there.
Who's Ross Samchuk's favorite 80s pitcher?
Steve Carlton.
How about Joe Anderson?
Clemens.
Yeah, you think he still likes
maybe
Clemens,
Maybe Oil Can Boyd.
Oh, I definitely would have picked Oil Can Boyd. How about Minnesota Twins?
Burt Blyleven?
Probably Jack Morris.
You and fuck Jack Morris.
Send us an email to magroom@hotmail.com. Tell Mark why Jack Morris is
a piece of shit, is a giant piece of human garbage.
Or you could send him a letter with that, or if you wanted it to be really, really secure, you could fax it to him to 561-744-1831.
Jack. 561-744 Jack.
Hashtag put down your phone this week. Don't kill your wife. Hashtag Jack Morris is better than Dave
No.
Steib. And if you
if you are if you're up two outs, bottom of the ninth, you're facing Jack Morris. He's bringing his what did he throw? Is he a sinker ball guy? I know because of this goddamn documentary that convinced me to hate Jack Morris. It said that what his signature pitch was. I can't remember. But anyway, you're facing him, bottom of the ninth. Coach doesn't think he can do it.
Split-fingered fastball.
Splitter. Jack Morris's famed splitter. Frank Viola would have been a reasonable answer for Minnesota Twins, too. If your name is Frank Viola, stick with the mag room, because everything else is a cut fastball.
Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good. Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good. The my groom's good. Ooh, ooh, I like my groom. I like my groom. Ooh, ooh, my groom is good. My groom is good.